Welcome back, guys and gals, to Climbing Hold News Reviews. I am Dr. Z. We are bringing you the second part of the Japanese hold company exclusive review for Magus Climbing Holds. So we've got three different sets here from the Sinister Series. I'm going to start by showing you guys my absolute favorite holds in the series. These are the extra large jugs. So there are two of these in this series. Check that out. Is that not beautiful? Nice rounded top. Again, I'm not quite sure I'd call this a jug. It's definitely kind of more of a sloper jug, but it's awesome. It's beautiful. It feels really, really nice, super comfortable, either left hand or right hand. It's big too, as you can tell. So I'm already envisioning all sorts of different movement, throw into this thing like a double dyno, some cool power flip movement. It's just some really neat stuff that you're gonna be able to do with this. So again, aesthetically, it looks really nice. We've got that same scar line that's running through it. You can see that little lip there where the tissue just didn't quite heal. And then we've got some stitches kind of holding it in place. Super cool. Definitely has a sinister feel to it. As I mentioned in the first video, I could see these in like Halloween climbing competitions, lighting up fluorescence. You could see the scars, going through them. I think that'd be really, really cool. Again, these guys are looking for a distributor in the US, so anybody that's interested should definitely talk to either myself or directly to Magus Climbing Holds. Get them in here because they're doing super cool stuff. Again, very edgy, but also has kind of a classic feel, like the So-Ill aesthetic and vibe back in the day. I really like that. So again, I really like this hold. This is probably my one of the two favorite holds in the set. This one and then the other extra large. I'll show you guys that one. So this is the other extra large as well. It is really comparable to the other one in terms of the rounded top. They feel really comfortable. They feel definitely like this could be, this could be a left hand and this is a right hand, and they fit perfectly. This one's a little bit more pinchy than this is. This one's a little bit more shallow. Let me try to show you guys that. So if you look at the depth of the holds, this one is just a little bit more than this one. But they're still really nice, really comfortable. I really like these a lot. Very matchable in terms of their size. That rounded sloper kind of jug. Great, great, great holds. I think it's going to be awesome for modern route setting and modern climbing too. So really excited about those. So next we're going to show you guys the small jug set. There's a set of 10 of these, so there's 10 in the set. These are not hollow backed because they're really small. They do still have set screws. Again, there's no metal washer. That's definitely an improvement that could be made with these. That's really the only thing I have to say that's negative. Everything else is awesome about these holds. And again, even though they're small, they still have that same aesthetic. They've got the nice suture line running through them. These, again, they fit well with the other jugs in the series. So the small jugs, again, they've got kind of like a nice little slopey area there. They're not super positive, but they fit in line really well with the rest of the series in terms of the other jugs that are also not super positive. These ones are a little bit more in-cut, so you get a nice variation in each of these holds. This one's a little bit more flat on top and in-cut. Very nice and comfortable. I think they're gonna be really comfortable for small hands. I have a little bit bigger hands, so they're definitely a little small feeling to me. But definitely for people that have smaller hands, I think they're really gonna like these holds. They're really comfortable. And as far as people that have bigger hands, they're just maybe a little bit harder to grab onto, but still really comfortable, really nice. Again, they've got their set screw placement there. Super cool, beautiful aesthetics with the scars. 10 in that series, like it a lot. So then the last series, or the last set in the series, is kind of like a plate crimp. These are pretty unique. I don't really know that we have a lot like them. These holds are all screw-on only, so there aren't any bolts or anything like that. That's a necessity just in terms of there's not a whole lot of surface for these holds. But let me bring that up closer so you can see it. So this is like a plate crimp, 3 screws to get this into position. Of course, it is not hollow back because it's very small. It's got this kind of little lip right here. I foresee this being really good for setting on a slab or like a vertical surface, or even a slightly overhanging surface, maybe like 10-15 degrees. I honestly don't know that you're gonna be able to take it much farther than that unless you are like an elite climber and you're climbing on some pretty gnarly crimps, you know? So there's different sizes. So this one again is probably one of the bigger ones. This might be the biggest one actually. And it's got those little crimp edges there. And obviously you rotate that, it changes things. The reason I see this being so good on a vertical or a slab surface is because you have your positive area, but then you have the rest of it, which is really just kind of a sloper. And so I can foresee route setting where you're really forcing people to use this. So you can have very directional foot placement, which is something as a route setter that I always appreciate because it really allows you to force the climber to do moves the way that you want them to. So that is really neat about these holds. Again, I don't think we really have much like this in terms of the US. I'm sorry, don't mind the dog hair on that. I don't think we really have much like this in the US, so it's really cool to see these coming over from overseas. All right, so I was saying how I think that's one of the most exciting things about where we're at right now as a climbing community and a climbing hold industry is there's all these awesome ideas coming in from overseas, from different countries, and just like the rest of the world, the climbing hold industry is, like it or not, in the middle of globalization. So we're getting a lot of cool companies bringing their stuff in, unique shapes and ideas. That's one of the main missions of Climbing Hold News Reviews is so we can share that with you guys. Obviously, in the US industry, we've got a ton of hold companies, a ton of awesome hold companies. We're working with a lot of them as well, most of them, I would say. But it's really cool when we get exclusives like this. And again, this is not easy to do. This company had to ship these holds from overseas. There's all sorts of red tape they got to get through. There's the cost of sending them here. So we're super excited, super thankful that they sent these to us. Definitely cannot wait to get them up on the wall, climb on these, have a sick session. So again, they're looking for a US distribution company. I'm sure they're looking for other countries' distribution as well. If you are at all interested in that and you're in the hold industry and community, get in touch with myself or we can hook you up directly with Magus Climbing Holds, talk further about it. Again, this is just one of their lines. They've got many more that are coming. They're working on dual techs right now for this series. I know there's some other holds in this series that we don't have. Super thankful, super appreciative. Thank you guys for checking us out. Let me know what you guys think below in the comments. Subscribe, like us, check us out. We're going to be bringing you a whole lot more. All right, guys and gals, we're bringing you an up-close, personal look here at the holds from the second set of Magus Climbing Holds, an exclusive Climbing Hold News Reviews with a Japanese hold company, Magus Climbing. Super thankful they sent us these. So check it out. We have got our large jug, which is kind of a slopey jug. Really nice aesthetic to this hold. It's really comfortable at the top, very big, definitely matchable. You've got that awesome scar running through the middle of it. We've also got some dual tech sutures, keeping that hold together. And then we also have the Magus logo right there. You can kind of see it, that little bat looking dude. Super cool. Very unique logo. And then we've got the other one right above that, also super cool. Got that nice scar. Beautiful, beautiful holds, very unique aesthetics. I think people would be really psyched to climb on these for both how they feel and also their aesthetic appeal. And then we've got the small jugs. So again, not quite jugs, but kind of like slopey jugs. And really neat holds. There's a series, there's 10 in this series, so you get quite a few and very comfortable. Definitely small, you know, kind of more suited for small hands. I've got big hands for a climber. Maybe Nico Klubja, you know, our USAC level 5 route setter with Kumiki climbing. He'd probably be psyched on these. Anyways, you should check out our Kumiki interview too with him. That was really cool. We did that a couple weeks ago. And then I like these two. These are like plate crimps. They're all screw on. You can see where the crimps are, kind of where the scars are coming apart. You know, the doctor didn't do a very good job here. I think we're probably looking at some malpractice just between you and me. But everything looks really good. I like these. I think they're going to be great on a slab. We're definitely going to put them on a slab. We'll probably put them on the vert and see what we think. So, very excited about these holds, very excited to share them with you guys. You should definitely go to their website. If you just look up Magus Holds online, it's M-A-G-U-S. They've got Facebook, Instagram. They've also got their website. Go check them out. Again, we're going to do what we can to try to bring these holds over to the U.S. They've got a lot of other cool stuff they're working on. Dual Tech SINISTER Series, more holds in the SINISTER Series. Some cool block with like gunshot / broken glass appeal. Also some holds that are called the Sabertooth Series, which are kind of more like, almost look like origami. I think they're beautiful. Those are screw-on also, it looks like. So really excited to see what else these guys do. They're definitely a name to keep your eye on. So thanks for staying tuned for this review. This is Dr. Z. I will see you guys next time. We have like 9 more reviews for you guys that I have holds yet to film. So get pumped. We're going to be bringing you all sorts of exclusive stuff in the future. Also chalk. We're going to also talk shoes. We are expanding our horizons. So get psyched for that, guys. Talk to you soon.